I walked in on my husband and our son's fiancée in our living room hours before the wedding. Can you imagine waking up on your son's wedding day, filled with nerves and dreams, only to realize by lunchtime that your entire life has been a meticulously crafted lie, orchestrated by the very man you built it with? That morning, my world didn't just crack, it shattered into a million pieces, and I was holding the hammer. I was up at 5 a.m., long before dawn, sitting here in my home office. My small accounting business usually kept me grounded, helped put Garrett through college, covered those little extras Arthur's salary couldn't. But that day, the numbers on my screen were a blur. My mind was elsewhere, picturing the perfect white chairs, the rose-draped archway Arthur and I had put up, the string lights I'd checked 3 times. Everything had to be perfect for our son, our Garrett. For 25 years, I'd been the steady hand in our marriage, the planner, the one who remembered everything. Arthur was the charmer, the life of the party, everyone's favorite. I was the foundation he stood on, and for a long time, that was enough. But lately, a quiet distance had crept in. The hushed phone calls, the way he'd stop talking when I entered a room. He'd always just laugh it off, stressed at work, honey. Big promotion. What else could I do? You don't throw away 25 years over a feeling. Then, Garrett walked in, looking exhausted, coffee mug in hand. My 23-year-old son, with my practical nature but his father's handsome face. Mom, you've been up for hours, he murmured. I tried for a cheerful smile, closing my laptop. Just want everything perfect for my boy. He told me Arthur had already left, early, to pick up a gift for Brenda's parents. That was news to me. He sat on my desk, suddenly looking so much younger. Mom, he said, do you think Brenda really loves me? The question hit me like a physical blow. Brenda. Ambitious, beautiful, from old money. On the surface, everything we wanted. But I'd seen the glazed look in her eyes when Garrett talked about his passions, the way she checked her phone at dinner. Why would you ask that, honey? It's your wedding day, I said, trying to sound calm. Maybe it's just cold feet, he mumbled, but sometimes she looks right through me, like I'm just a box you needed to check. Then he lowered his voice, almost a whisper. And lately, she's been spending so much time with Dad. Always talking about finances. She says he's mentoring her. Oh, I wanted to tell him everything I'd noticed, Arthur's eyes following Brenda, the way he knew exactly how she liked her coffee without asking. But I just squeezed his hand. Wedding jitters are normal, honey. It's not just jitters, Mom, he said, his voice cracking, his eyes filled with a raw pain that terrified me. I think she's in love with someone else. My blood ran cold. What makes you say that? Little things, he whispered. The way she lights up when Dad calls. How she asks about him first. Yesterday, I saw them in the garden, just talking. The way he looked at her, it wasn't how a father-in-law should look at his son's fiancée. A hot flush crawled up my neck. Garrett, that's a very serious accusation. I know, he said, his shoulders slumping. And I hope I'm wrong. God, I hope I'm wrong. Just then, Arthur boomed into the room, immaculate in his crisp shirt. There are my 2 favorite people. His smile didn't reach his eyes. Brenda just called. She's coming by at 10 to discuss the seating chart. Garrett's expression tightened. What details? Oh, just making sure her and then watch the full story link is attached below.